We're in the home stretch for the 2020 NBA draft, so what's going to happen on draft night? Here are some predictions. Hey guys, it's Devin Howard. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can find me there as @DevinHoward. Double check that you've subscribed to the Fumble, tap the bell for notifications, and do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. The athlete that everyone is curious about is LaMelo Ball. The youngest Ball brother's name has been tossed around in conversations about top 5 picks for months now. But recent reports from people close to the league claim that he hasn't been doing well in his interviews, and that can potentially cause his draft stock to plummet. Among the big news organizations, there also seems to be some disagreement about LaMelo. For example, CBS has LaMelo going number 1 to the Timberwolves. They acknowledge that there isn't a consensus number 1 player in his draft class, nor does there seem to be a perfect fit for the Wolves. They say LaMelo has the biggest star potential and would allow the Minnesota team to bet on talent and hope he's able to mesh with D'Lo and Karl Anthony Towns. Sports Illustrated has LaMelo going 3rd to the Hornets, but even that feels a little shaky considering Michael Jordan makes all final draft decisions for the Hornets, and there's some skepticism about LaMelo's competitive nature and ability to lead teammates. And shockingly enough, NBA Draft Room doesn't even have LaMelo in the top 3. They put him in the 4th slot going to the Chicago Bulls. They say he's a risky athlete despite being undeniably talented. They cite his unreliable shooting and defense as big concerns for teams going into the draft. CBS is the only outlet that thinks LaMelo has what it takes to go number 1 overall, and just below him they have Anthony Edwards to the Warriors, James Wiseman to the Hornets, and Deni Avdija to the Bulls. Sports Illustrated put Anthony Edwards in their number 1 slot going to the Timberwolves, James Wiseman going to the Warriors at number 2, and Deni also going to the Bulls at 4. Finally, NBA Draft Room, like Sports Illustrated, put Anthony Edwards in their top slot, thinking he'll go to the Wolves as well. Deni is listed at number 2 to the Warriors, and James Wiseman fills in the 3rd spot for the Hornets. Personally, I think LaMelo will go in the top 3. I think Anthony Edwards will be number 1 overall, James will be number 2, and LaMelo will be at 3rd. It's been an interesting year for the NBA draft, not only because of the pandemic, shortened off-season and mid-season NBA hiatus, but also because this draft class doesn't have as many standout talents as previous classes. It's hard to know which players are sitting at the top of each team's radar. What are your predictions? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. I'm Devin Howard for The Fumble, and I'll see you later.